the General Secretary of our society, and Gopal sent very good news, and we studied together.
The fifth South Asian Neurosurgical Congress is held in Kathmandu, Nepal from 11 to 13 March 2012. The main attraction of the conference was the scientific and research paper presentations and interaction with concerned experts. Right Honorable President Dr. Ram Varan Yadav inaugurated the fifth Congress amidst a grand ceremony in Kathmandu on March 11. Addressing the ceremony, Honorable President expressed his concern over the increasing non-communicable diseases in the third world and pointed to the paucity in healthcare services to the needy people throughout the world. He urged the global community to forge an alliance to combat such challenges by modifying advanced science and technology suitable to the developing world. He also expressed concern over eroding ethics and human value and requested to imbibe high ethics and human value to cater healthcare services to the people irrespective of socio-economic strata.
The fifth Neurosurgical Congress will develop new models for sharing knowledge and expertise. Research, innovation, and service should be the cornerstone to promote a smart, suitable, and equitable development. Such common platform initiative is important to collaborate and cooperate by pooling resources to address the challenges. Thus we can bring equality and justice. The focus of the Congress, I hope, will be on exposure to recent advances, cooperation, and coordination. But as I think the professor from India has already told, the clinical side is being neglected as the advancement of the technology has come. So my request will be that you must emphasize the clinical examinations, at least in this region, especially in Nepal, here, which are highly essential for escalating the level of service and cater benefit to the needy patients. These will further enhance scientific and technological capabilities needed to tackle our urgent needs. Such enhanced capability will widen the service opportunities through innovation of services that suits and match our societal needs. I wish every success in your endeavor and grand success of the Congress.
Professor Pawan Kumar Sultania, President of Neurosurgeon Society of Nepal and organizing chairman, in his welcome address, highlighted that almost 1 billion population in the world is the victim of one or other form of neurological disorder ranging from epilepsy to Alzheimer's disease, from stroke to headache, brain injuries, neuroinfections, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, and malignancies are worse forms of neurological disorders. Out of 36 million unfortunate deaths globally from non-communicable diseases per year, 7 million deaths are resulted of neurological disorders. Even the survivors suffer from disabilities, citing numerous resources for rehabilitation. The president-elect of the World Federation of Neurological Societies, Professor Kitu, and president of South Asian Association of Neurosurgical Society, Professor B.S. Mehta, shed light on the development achieved worldwide and assured to share it with the developing nations.
I would also like to take this opportunity to thank many of you for your strong support during my campaign for the position of the President-elect of the World Federation of Neurosurgical Societies. Without the support from you, it would have been impossible for me to win this election. South Asia is the most populated areas in the world. Many patients harboring neurosurgical problems are in need of good surgical treatment. However, the total number of neurosurgeons in your region is less than sufficient.
While the progress in diagnosis and therapeutic aids are made, we should see that while following these advancements, the technologies we follow, the clinical medicine and clinical judgment are not forgotten. This still remains very important, especially in this part of the world, as very important factor. Well, with all this, as a senior neurosurgeon from India and member of the WFNS Trust India, there are already financial helps available, and those who want to take advantage of this from different parts of this region, they can take that advantage and should get benefit of that.
Dr. Basanta Panta, chairman of scientific committee, has arranged 36 scientific sessions during these 3 days.
It is a great pleasure and honor for me to welcome you to the 5th South Asian Neurosurgical Conference and 2nd National Conference of Middle East Society of Neurosurgeons. Because of your support and enthusiasm, this conference is being possible after a delay of some time. Neurosurgery, the South Asian perspective, is the theme of the conference. The region has its own way of delivering neurosurgical service to the community, different from that of the rest of the world, especially the Western world. The indication of surgery, the surgical skill, tools used, surgical goal, and even the post-operative management is different. Most of the time, our resources are limited, so we cannot spend our effort in less promising pathologies like high-grade gliomas. Thus, the main thrust is in delivering primary neurosurgical care. But at the same time, we need to keep pace with the rest of the world by practicing state-of-the-art medicine.
Under the leadership of Keshima, a team from Japan has arranged primary neurosurgical support training. More than 300 delegates from over 21 countries, including the delegates from South Asian countries, UK, Japan, Thailand, Singapore, USA, China, Armenia, and Taiwan participated in the 3-day Congress. Dr. Dinesh Nath Gongal was felicitated by the Society, conferring on honorary life membership in recognition to his commendable contribution to the neurosurgery.
Dr. Gango is a pioneer of surgical services in Nepal. He started neurosurgical services in Nepal in 1961, which marks more than 5 decades of continuous contribution towards this sector.
He had introduced neurosurgery in Nepal in 1962. Organizing Secretary Dr. Gopal Raman Sharma welcomed all participants and expressed gratitude to the supporters for holding the Congress successfully.
We are very grateful to Dr. Dineshnath Gangol, the legendary neurosurgeon of Nepal, for accepting honorary life membership of the society. The august presence of President-elect World Federation of Neurological Society, Professor Sood, and President of South Asian Neurological Society, Professor V.S. Mehta, and your valuable speech has encouraged each of us. We are grateful and thankful to Health Secretary Dr. Parveen Mishra for your gracious presence and valuable comments. We are hopeful that the scientific session will be perfect shrine for sharing and learning activities. Special thanks goes to Dr. Basant Panta and Parveen Sestra and his team in arranging scientific session and making it scientific in real sense. The relentless effort of publication committee has made the souvenir informative and attractive. The thanks to Mohan Sharma and Parveen Sestra. The finance committee has been able to raise funds to meet the expenses of the event. Your untiring efforts deserve our round of applause. Our special thanks goes to Krishna Sharma and his team. I would like to thank Dr. Prakash Pista and Rajiv Jha of Coordination Committee for making this Congress a grand success. Too many thanks to Mr. Rajan Rawat, Ms. Niju Dal and Mr. Rakesh Shrestha, who are the pillars of this conference, and their hard work has made this conference a most successful one. The very purpose of the activities is for the benefit of the participants and delegates, else the event goes off meaningless. Hence our deep sincere appreciation to all the participants and delegates for making the Congress meaningful in serving its purpose in real sense.
The international conference was very important in Nepal from the viewpoint of tourism. Nepal has many world-famous tourist destinations. The BBC World Service research has proved that the Mount Everest of Nepal is one of the top 5 tourist destinations in the world, which every tourist desires to visit. Among the world's 15 highest peaks, 8 are in Nepal. Likewise, there are glacial lakes at the highest altitude, snow-fed river, panoramic hills, adventurous water sports, paragliding and bungee, which are the main attractions for tourists in Nepal. Mountaineering and trekking are also the major reasons for visiting Nepal. Some of the participants of the 5th South Asian Neurosurgical Congress enjoyed trekking and rafting. Nepal has world-famous trekking routes. The Khumbu trekking route includes Sagarmatha Base Camp and the Everest Kala Patthar, while the Kanrup to Gaurapani trekking route includes Annapurna Base Camp. There are famous trekking routes in Nepal. Some of the eye-catching lakes are the Phewa Lake, Rara Lake, and the Sephok-Sindhu lakes in Nepal. Nepal is rich in diverse culture, traditions, and religions. It is proven that Hindu is the oldest religion in the world. Nepal has 3,000-year-old temples, ancient monasteries, monuments, sculpture, and many other religious sites. One of the major shrines of Hindus, the Pashupatinath temple, is situated in Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal. The temple is believed to be built 2,000 years ago. Thus, Nepal is a worth visiting country to see and learn about culture and tradition of Hindu people. Moreover, the light of Asia, Gautam Buddha, was born in Nepal. He flourished Buddhist culture